This is our Rube Goldberg machine. We built this Rube Goldberg machine over a couple of meetings. On the first meeting, on 23rd of October, we mostly did our testing as we just got our materials. First, we folded up our infra board in half for our marble to run down. We also created a ramp in the top left corner that would later be used as a starting ramp for the marble. In our next meeting on the 30th of October, we advanced much further as we have already formed our plans, and we just continued into assembling the different parts. Most of the parts were built using PVC tubes that the marble would go through and travel. As seen in the video right now, our original idea was to have dominoes at the end of the machine, but we couldn't get it to work, so we ended up entirely ditching the idea.
Oh, we missed it. Okay.
To replace it, we created a funnel using popsicle sticks that would lead into a plastic cup at the end. This is our final design. As you can see, we decided to leave out the entire bottom part that we made on the previous meetings. We had thought of a better idea that would better utilize the physics concepts. Currently, you are seeing the final Rube Goldberg machine in action. None of this part is actually slow motion. This ball just takes the time to roll down. Now let's break down this machine into multiple different parts. The first part, as you see it right now, the marble travels down the path and jumps. This is Newton's second law. The second part shows the marble that lands into a funnel down through PVC pipes and through different joints. This utilizes gravitational potential energy and kinetic energy. Then the marble rolls down into a pendulum, which acts as a barrier, and then the marble continues rolling down the other direction. This applies Newton's first law of inertia, where the pendulum resists movement. Then the marble exits a pipe and jumps off a spoon. This uses Newton's second law of acceleration and kinetic energy so the ball could launch. The marble is then redirected through different obstacles, utilizing Newton's third law as the marble hits the barriers and the barriers pushes them away. The marble then lands on a straw which is attached to a pivot point. The marble eases into the next part as it falls into the straw. This uses Newton's second law as well as gravitational potential energy. The marble finally rolls slowly into a plastic cup, once again utilizing Newton's second law.